we gotta be celebrating right now, man. This tease is huge. By no means I am not exaggerating. Tweeted by WWE Games, we have a teaser for 10/16/24. And we see the red circle that's been associated with the Wyatt 6, more importantly with Bray Wyatt, for so long now, that this has to be teasing some free DLC, right? It has to be. Or at least a major update for some characters that we already have in the game. Now, it is spooky season. It is October 1st. So I'm thinking, hey, we have Nikki Cross in the game already. We have Dexter Loomis in the game already. Hell, we even got Joe Gacy. I know we're missing Eric Rowan, but maybe it's time the fans get to celebrate with the Wyatt 6 in WWE 2k24, because how awesome would it be to put together a match versus Chad Gable and get some revenge, and instead of having Uncle Howdy, maybe we download a created Eric Rowan online and get our fix for the Wyatt 6. But before we continue with this video, I want you guys to go ahead and check out MyFACTION, because Beastly 2k24 is the latest locker code that has been revealed. You get this deluxe pack right here, and it seems like we're going to be getting some more, packs. Hopefully, some of us get to play with some Dominic Mysterio action, or even Juan Cena, the brand new masked superstars. That would be super cool. After missing out on Scott Steiner. Yeah, I didn't get Scott Steiner. What a shame. But yeah, man, Chad Gable's in trouble, because there's a good chance the Wyatt 6 are going to be joining our WWE 2k24 universe just because of that tease, Again, I think this is just brilliant if true, since it's such an easy add-on. All you got to do is add the attire, a little dread here for Dexter Loomis, some shirts here for Joe Gacy, a whole makeup mix for Nikki Cross. But at the end of the day, it's doable. It's nothing that's game-breaking or additional from what we already have in the game. We've seen people try to replicate this with created characters. Now seeing the attempt by WWE 2K Games themselves, this gives me hope that we're not going to be left out, to just struggle between now and November, which is the final DLC pack dropping for 2K24, before we just pretty much wait till the new game. So this year has been a little rough. It's had its tough patches, but overall, seeing them tease a DLC like this, and hopefully them following through, it just gets me hyped up, because at the end of the day, that's all we ever wanted as a community, right? We all just want to see this game reach its full potential with what's already in the game. This year, we had so many new match types. We had so many new weapons. It was ultimately an exciting year to play 2K24, and it kind of fell off with the horrible online connection, with the lack of communication throughout the year, especially during the summer when a lot of us were having issues to even just play MyFACTION offline, because you're still quote unquote online at all times. So it's not a good look, but at the end of the day, we do see them giving us a nice teaser that we can all be excited about and hopefully look forward to. Because for a while we had rumors about Naomi and these other superstars coming into the series, thanks to the fact that they have already been scanned for next gen previously, but that never happened. We never really saw that take place, unfortunately, and it left a lot to be desired, because the roster should be up to date. No excuses. Why do we have to wait for a whole new game just to get someone that was already there less than a few years ago? And I get it. They want you to feel the need to buy the new game. They want you to ultimately not just get a roster update, but a brand new characterization for that character that might have returned or re-signed or whatnot. So like, I do get it. I do see their point of view as well. But again, back to the Wyatts possibly making their way into the game. This is worth celebrating, even though we have this awkward celebration for the 3v3 match. I am so happy to see this tweet today, and I'm just like, you know what, we got to make a video, we got to discuss this, because at the end of the day, this is what we've been crying about all freaking year. And to finally see them at the very least tease something, you know, I don't want to get my hopes too up, because if we set these expectations and then when it's not what we think or we expected, it ends up being disappointing, and that could be a very, very bad thing for the community. But I mean, why else would you, WWE Games, tweet this on October 1st? You know, I get it. Everyone that likes Halloween and just a spooky season for horror films and all that, everyone's looking at this as a blessing, because we could see, hopefully, the Wyatt 6 enter the ring at some point this year versus waiting for 2025 and the brand new WWE game. So what do you think the tweet ultimately means? Is it indeed an update for the Wyatt family? Are we gonna see some free DLC? Is Chad Gable in trouble? Let me know down below. Thank you for tuning in. That is all we got to talk about, which is a lot, in my opinion, because the speculation begins now. We have 15 days until that drop. So let's see what it ends up being. I hope we end up with what we want. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.